Hey everyone, okay, so makeup tutorial time. This tutorial is based on work makeup and it's a very simple tutorial using only drugstore brands. The only thing that isn't drugstore are the brushes I'm using because I don't really have very many drugstore brushes. So I always think it's better to invest in good brushes and who cares where the makeup comes from. I'm just applying a moisturizer to Lisa's skin to prep it. I'm actually going to be applying the concealer next. Now I'm going to do concealer first. You don't have to. All the information on all the products used is in the description bar below, and everything is drugstore. I'm applying the concealer first to any areas where there's a little bit more problematic, so a tiny bit under the eyes and across some of the blemishes on Lisa's chin. I just want to use enough so that there's some coverage because I'll be going over this anyway. You can do your foundation first and then concealer, or concealer and foundation. It really doesn't matter, whatever makes you happy. And you can see I'm pre-blending it with my finger as well. I'm dotting a tinted moisturizer all over Lisa's face, strategically like this, and then blending it with a brush. I'd rather dot it on the face than pick it up with a brush to begin with. Lisa's got very good skin. There's just a few areas that need covering, so I'm not actually, I'm not really looking to create really thick coverage. With this tutorial, I want the skin to appear like skin, and I want it to be sheer and glowy, so I'm only going to powder in a minute very, very strategically. Just blend in any areas and keep blending until you're happy with the coverage that you've got. And obviously this foundation here, or this tinted moisturizer even, has a yellow undertone to match Lisa's skin. Next I'm going to apply a tiny bit of loose powder to the T-zone area to stop it being greasy and oily, and also to set some of that concealer underneath the eyes. Now, once you've done this, and you're happy with the result, I'm going to move on. I want to add a tiny bit of luminizer to Lisa's cheekbones, using a light fluffy brush for this and applying the luminizer high up on the face. I want it right on top of the cheekbone area, just to really kind of give a glow to the skin. Just because we're going to work doesn't mean we can't look absolutely stunning. So a little bit of glow to the cheeks is always nice, even for the day. Next I'm going to move on to blush. Applying it high up without Lisa smiling. This is just a pinky blush. Just want to add a little bit of flush to the skin and make it look pretty. Repeat the same thing on the other side. And there she is talking. I have told her not to talk, but we can't help ourselves. Finish off with the blush on the other side of the cheek, just enough. Remember, this is a daytime look, but do whatever makes you happy. Go for it if you want. Next, I'm applying a single shadow to the eyelid. This is a light color with a tiny bit of reflection in it. Then I'll be applying a deeper shade to the outside corner, which is a brown, and then I'm just going to blend that in, and that will complete the eye look. We're not going to be doing lots and lots to the eyes because for most people a day look is quite simple. I'm also not touching Lisa's eyebrows because they're perfect just the way they are. All I do is run a comb through them and that is it. Blend it out, that color, so that it blends really, really beautifully. Next, we're going to curl the lashes and then apply mascara. Make sure you clamp them at the base and walk up if you need to. We just want to create lift to the eye. Using a disposable mascara wand and applying mascara to the eyes. Next, I'm going to finish off with lipstick. Lisa's got really pretty pigmented lips anyway, so I'm using the sheerest lipstick and only a tiny bit just to even it out. And that will pretty much complete the look, and you'll see a before and after in a second. So here comes the lipstick part. Just a tiny bit. This lipstick is quite sheer and has a bit of a glow to it anyway, so it just looks quite pretty and natural, and it's not too far off Lisa's color anyway. Okay. And finally, a tiny, tiny bit of loose eyeshadow, or loose powder even, just underneath the brow bone, just to soften it. And that will complete the look. Here comes the before and afters in different directions so you can see the difference. And I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it, and speak to you soon. Don't forget to rate. Bye-bye.